There's a fitness channel I like called Vitruvian Physique, run by a natural bodybuilder named Igor. In one of his latest videos, he has a section titled The Dwindling Natural YouTuber Population. Igor argues that natural lifters are dying out, replaced by guys taking steroids. He worries that the fitness industry is starting to become more about drugs than about fitness.
There really isn't as much natural fitness representation on YouTube, I find. And a lot of these channels, it's like, they'll be kind of like, steroids are bad, don't do it, listen to your doctor. But also, here's a 20-minute video about like my favorite cycle. The natural side of the fitness industry has been a little bit drowned out.
I understand where his worries are coming from. I've had those same fears myself. And I won't deny that big bodybuilder dudes can get super popular. Of course they can. Back in the day, there were guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. Now there's The Rock and Noel Deyzel. And I think it's safe to assume they are inspiring young guys to take drugs. Noel says he gets messages every day from teenagers asking him for advice on how to take steroids so they can get as big as he is. These big steroid dudes could, in theory, make it harder for naturals because we're always being compared against unrealistic standards. We're not big enough, not strong enough, not lean enough. We always come up short. Take a look at this guy standing between Jared Feather and Mike Israetel. He's in great shape, he's a bodybuilder. And yet by comparison, he looks smaller because he's natural. Here's the problem though. If guys believe steroids will make them more successful, more popular, more attractive, then they'll be more inclined to take them. And if all of this is true, then so be it. People can make their own informed decisions. But I think this whole idea is rooted in a misunderstanding of what guys actually want, especially once they get into their 20s and 30s. I think being natural gives people an edge. I think people are more inspired when they see someone build a cool physique without taking steroids. I think it's more relatable, more aspirational. But maybe it's me who's wrong. Igor was talking about fitness YouTubers, right? Let's run the numbers. Which ones have the most subscribers, the highest engagement? And are they natural or enhanced? Let's see. To find the top muscle building channels, I searched all of the muscle building terms I could think of. How to build muscle, how to build bigger arms, how to do push-ups, how to do deadlifts, how to do chin-ups. I searched through all the most popular videos and sorted the channels by subscriber counts. Then, just to make sure they were still current, I calculated their average views per video. I should note that we're focusing on channels that teach people how to get bigger, stronger, and leaner, not the vloggers and influencers. That means guys like PewDiePie don't make the cut, even though their workout videos are so influential. If I included that kind of channel, the naturals would win in a landslide. So, to keep things fair, at least a third of a channel's content needs to be about building muscle for it to qualify. Okay, let's dive into it. Here are the top 5 channels, starting at the bottom. In 5th place, we've got Jeff Nippard with a little over 3 million subscribers. He makes amazing bodybuilding and powerlifting content. He's a strong guy, he's built a great physique, and he always tries to get the science right. I believe him when he says he's natural. In 4th place, we have Jeremy Ethier with a little over 4 million subscribers. His content is all about how to train and eat for muscle growth, with an emphasis on breaking down the latest hypertrophy studies. I've spoken to him a few times about using some of my illustrations, which is totally cool. He seems to be natural. In 3rd place, we have Gravity Transformation, with almost 5 million subscribers and incredibly high engagement. He talks about how to build muscle and lose fat in a way that's easy for beginners to understand. I think he's probably natural. In 2nd place, we've got Chris Heria of Athlean-X with over 7 million subscribers on his main channel and almost 4 million more on his second channel, giving him over 11 million subscribers overall. His main emphasis is on calisthenics, but he also lifts weights and gives diet advice. He claims natural, and that seems plausible to me. In 1st place, we've got Jeff Cavalier of Athlean-X with almost 13 million subscribers. He focuses on how to build athletic biceps without getting injured. He claims natural, and I think he probably is. If I missed anybody, please let me know in the comments. But as far as I can tell, all of the top fitness YouTubers are natural. All of them look natural too, and none of them encourage steroid use. And that's pretty cool. But I still wanted to compare the top natural lifters against the top enhanced lifters. So, like a greedy dwarf, I delved deeper into the darkness, trying to find the most popular steroid dudes. Here are the top 5. In 5th place, we've got Derek from More Plates, More Dates with 1.3 million subscribers. His content is mostly about drama and drugs, but all of it relates to building muscle, so it counts. He's open about his history of blasting steroids, and now he even owns his own testosterone replacement clinic. In 4th place, we've got Ryan Humiston, also with 1.3 million subscribers. His content is half about building muscle, half about making dirty jokes. I'm assuming he is a natural, and I think the testosterone is putting him through a second puberty. In 3rd place, we've got Jujimufu with 1.4 million subscribers. He makes lighthearted strongman bodybuilding and gymnastic content. As for PEDs, he says he takes everything from A to Z and is as natural as a microwave. In second place, we've got Greg Doucette, also with 1.4 million subscribers. He's a former bodybuilder, powerlifter, and steroid smuggler who comments on drama in the fitness industry, usually with an educational angle to it. He sends mixed messages about steroids, and he has one video where he tells ectomorphs they need to take testosterone if they want to become muscular. In first place, we've got Noel Deyzel with almost 2 million subscribers. He openly takes steroids, he makes motivational content for young guys. His nickname is Daddy Noel, and his main message seems to be that people should continue getting bigger no matter who tells them to stop. I suspect that's why so many teenagers are messaging him about how to use steroids. I should note that there are some YouTubers who claim natural, but if they weren't, they'd be big enough to make the enhanced list. A good example of that is Simian Panda with 2.6 million subs. He's not quite popular enough to make it onto the natural list, but he's even more popular than Noel Deyzel. Thing is, if we put guys like Simian on the enhanced list, Athlean-X would still have more subscribers than all of the steroid guys combined. So would Chris Heria. Other social media platforms might be different, I'm not sure, but YouTube seems totally dominated by natural lifters. They don't just have more subscribers, but they also have higher engagement. Now, it could be that Igor is talking about the steroid guys being younger and newer, rising up faster. Maybe the natural fitness giants are in the midst of being overthrown by this new steroid generation. But I don't see that here. Greg Doucette is the same age as Athlean-X, and it looks like he started on YouTube a year earlier. More Plates, More Dates is about the same age as Jeremy Ethier, and he's been making videos for a year longer. Plus, like Igor mentioned, there are new naturals on the way up, such as Joe Fazer and Josh Brett. Josh Brett is a cool example too. He's only made 14 videos, and the oldest is only a year old, but he's already got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and is averaging over 1 million views per video, which is even higher than Athlean-X. Of all the guys we've mentioned, he's rising the fastest. We surveyed our newsletter subscribers a few months ago, collecting over 1,000 responses. Turns out that 9% of our audience is considering taking steroids because they feel too skinny. That sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. That's why I wanted to make this video. But remember that 91% of our audience didn't want to take steroids. That's a much bigger percentage. The reason this matters is that steroids are often illegal. They can come with side effects, and they tend to be bad for our health, especially our cardiovascular health. But if people think they're more popular than they really are, they might be tempted to take them, hoping for a greater reward, a reward that doesn't even exist. In reality, it seems that staying natural isn't just healthier, it's also cooler, more attractive, and can lead to greater success, especially here on YouTube. I think most people want to get their advice and follow in the footsteps of natural lifters, guys they can relate to and learn from. That's one of the reasons I like Vitruvian Physique so much. I saw Igor walking down the street in Toronto one time and he looked great. He looked athletic and strong. I think that's the kind of physique most guys want. Well, that's what I think anyway. What do you think?